Good evening and welcome to another edition of the CGSL show with me, Al Hassan Jamal. The CGSL show comes to you every other Sunday at 5 to 6 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, Choosing Generation SL. Um, Tonight, at CGSL, we pride ourselves with undertaking activities that contribute to national development, and one such activity is supporting local tourism. This year, we have explored the Banana Islands. We did that in January, and the historical Bond Island, and the 2021 journey will only be complete with a visit to the Wara Wara Mountains of Kabala. We have organized a 3-day trip to Kabala, which would be from 30th December to the 2nd January 2022. On the CGSL show tonight, the committee responsible for organizing the Wara Wara Mountain Excursion will talk to us about the trip, why CGSL supports local tourism, and why it's important for other Sierra Leoneans to do the same. TikTok historian Alusan Jalo, you are the TikTok historian, aren't you? Will give us a brief history about Kabbalah and what to expect from the trip. Good evening and welcome to the CGSL show again. Alusan, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening. And, thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about your TikTok and your historian. Why do you do that?
Well, it's just to showcase our story, tell our stories the way we want them to be heard, rather than telling our stories the way we have been taught by the Europeans or colonialists. So it's important we tell our stories the way we want the world to hear them, rather than we telling our stories the way we've heard other people tell us about them. So that's why I dance, I go to places, or whenever I visit places, I'll just take a video of the place, ask the elderly people about the place to have an insight about the place, and then mix with it some fun gimmick, that will interest the viewers, and then I post on TikTok.
So most of these facts that we can post are accurate and actual facts.
Yes, not the facts are there, right? I just try to get some fun into the videos so that it will interest the viewer with the viewer. Even though you dey look and say facts are in the video, but they also smile and laugh and all that. So social media is there to help us to relieve the stress that we really get. So now basically not that activity.
You feel this don't make a positive impact?
Definitely. I think first off, I think people don't really know me now.
Yeah, you can tell you that celebrity now.
Yeah, I think I can be one carton, so people can just come before me and say, hey, the first Solomon will do this, and I'm like, yeah, I think it creates that kind of impact there, and I think I'm happy for that because that was the intention, to raise some sense of awareness that we can tell our stories our own way and the world will burn eventually. So yeah, it doesn't create a positive flow, a positive vibe among people, and I see other people also don't decide to do the same about maybe their communities or their villages where they come out. Some people will reach out to me for maybe like videos about their communities, about their place inside their come up. But since I actually need for owner their place, they if I do the video things and they will honor it all the requests they make, but slowly we'll get there.
Okay, let's talk about local tourism. Why is it important that young people support local tourism and how that will help national development?
And so firstly, for let people they know about the country, you need to tell people there about the country. And most of the people that really move around are mostly young people. So it means the burden is on us, the young people, to showcase what we have in our country. And we not going to promote international tourism without not get a local tourism structure in place. So we need the structure and we need the places readily available for serve the local people. So it will make it easier for modernize or change one or two things for fitting maybe an international standard and all that. So, but we not go get to that level there if we local tourism not be top notch. It's not possible.
Okay. And make I not forget, we also get James Taduba Conte, we now the admin coordinator of Choosing Generations here. Taduba, good evening and welcome to the show. Aruba, good evening and welcome to the Situation Show.
Um, Good evening.
Hello, Taduba.
Hello.
I think Taduba Dane and at the National Stadium right now, but we will capture that
Hello.
later. Maybe
Yes. Hello.
about
Yes, I'm getting you, Mr.
the
Presenter. I'm
situation,
getting you.
the situation about it. I mean, we take a tour. We go there in January, early January.
Hello.
Well, actually, it was in 2020. We take a tour and decided, okay, you know what, let's visit places. First of all, we visit the Banana Island. Tell me, how was the experience like visiting Banana Island? And most of the people who
Hello.
just came before, what was it like? Banana Island?
Well, I think basically for me, it was very, very good. Was the first time we like visited Kabala Island. And even though I don't know about the island itself, that was the first time we had go. And it was very nice. And we can go see so many historic sites in the island. We, if only more people know about them, they tell them to the world, and maybe the world can see the history. But unfortunately, it's tourism sector took the history really good day to see so many slave parts, and one of the things I think we are finding very cool about the island is how natural the island is. So, no carbon emission whatsoever. Nothing this but no people, nothing noise. It's very natural. Everything at the island fresh, and I think the beaches are all at the island very clean, very decent. I think we get one or two big institutions really know the super far and things. I think they will do really well to take care of the and the people living in the island are nice and welcoming.
And then later on, I think at that time it's like well to some extent this is true. And then later, I don't know how to define it. And they always get me talking like telling stories about the history of the place. And the place they do really good in the beginning, only one way they do it hardly even the hardest people maybe a pass to the pass in come from Canada, Nigeria, you hardly go there place every 2 times or 3 times. Now the only thing you wonder how you go able to tell them because every place gets a story. How you go able to tell them the Aladdin story. Yeah, so basically just we start the discussion we go now Banana Island was very nice. The experience was very good. We moved away from hectic surroundings of the city. And it's really amazing. It's like everybody going to go there, sit down and think about what you want to and that they make us decide because of the time they how we enjoy the theme park, Banana Island, they make us decide now that we want to never suggest any excursion and go and share the other parts of the community really plan because this have done the one of the open because they have had them to run. It will be very good and all that. So then they make us the one who just have that really be organized to go to the island. And so as I say, basically the moment is you see a lot of pictures, a lot of videos about the whole Ascawa, you can get to history about the places around there. So at some point we are trying to say we have to make a considerable effort and try to
put identities and people go to elect them and appreciate the country. So we are the Daniel and civil job. All came out to be very, very.
Okay, fantastic. And now we don't decide to Wara Wara Mountain.
Why? You know, we after we don't go now, from the banana, map out places we can
But I,
so then go to places to I think so far we've gone to one island. Which is very, very, very excited, very active. And then few of visit to Mabukama. And then I was also part of a small crew that visited, Tambaki. We do all that with a good man. So that when you go, they really plan better. When people get remember because no one time and plan places according to how we should and according to so now because of that we think so now
I think the audience. Welcome to the Suggestion Show.
Oh,
Aruba,
yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, I know, I'm getting you.
okay. Good evening, welcome to the Suggestion
Yeah.
Show. The sister you there at the National Stadium right now. What's happen there?
I'm witnessing the traditional Boxing Day feast.
Okay.
For the past 2 years, due to the pandemic we have in the world, it was.
Okay, so how is this the activity so far? We're not getting you anyways. Is it muted? Taruba, you have to unmute. Taruba, you have to unmute. I don't know what's happened. I'm sorry, I don't think so. We will able to bring in Taruba to show. They get some technical challenges, so we will just continue with outside. So outside, how this Wara Mountain excursion therefore did again? And if somebody out there want for join the excursion, how we will join them? Take us.
Okay, so firstly, what we decided, we created a form, a Google document that we've been sharing to so many groups. So the first thing we did for going at for open click the link, we at the notice where we send, they register interest in the Google form, and we did it. So the second thing we did after question, basically now just 4 questions. Firstly, your name and whether you may member of the person, whether you go with person, And the last one we like just consent say, say um events get for be on the first come first serve basis. So even if you don't register interest, then you not pay in time, you will need for left out. And then that will take me now to the next one where the payment.
Okay, so why would I create this Google form? Why not put out a list like on in the Google form?
Well, we try for, CGSL will always innovative, we try for things different. All landing up for ensure say, not everybody go want to let them in within our tab place papers pass all about. So it not go too nice, So that's why we decided for create this Google document where we could share with anybody we want to join. And then now where you go, where you put your name, not only the members then within the committee where they plan the trip, and then we know who die and who die they go, and then we start for contact you from there on either make the payment or communicate to you, waiting you go need for do next and waiting at the departure time, and how we will pick you up, who's party with the map and all that. And sorry for telling you waiting at the other logistical arrangements we don't put in place for the entire event. And so I think the price that we get for the event now 550 per person. So if you want for go, then we go. We try to make it as simple as possible and as affordable as possible. While we also try to maintain that kind of class.
Okay, so before I ask you how this 550 get for turn around, might just welcome to the program. Tracy Jeff doing. Good evening, the Deputy National Communications Coordinator for CGSL. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Alasan. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, Tracy, you don't be part of the CGSL excursion there. How can it be like?
Okay, so for start with, the excursion can be very, very interesting. Everything in place. Especially for me when I'm in first term for they go every other place where we don't they do the excursions. Then can really amazing because CGSL can package everything well. And for me, I not ever see them placed any even on pictures. There's so many sites them way CGSL don't make through the excursions, make I don't see. And so far so good. I feel like and now I adhere to the fact that there's no place like home because every place where CGSL can take with they really mean a lot and then gets for do with we reach dark Sierra Leonean cultures. So I can always they look forward for them and from my past experience with from every show excursion where I don't go, I really don't get a blast. I don't even know who's one for choose between who's other one everything can be in place. And especially for me, one of my favorites have been the Banana Island where we've been go last year, almost the same 10 year. And I look forward to every other one.
Okay, okay. I come back to you. In case you just join, you watch the Chosen Generation SL show live on Facebook, Chosen Generation SL, and YouTube as well, Chosen Generation SL. Me where they present the program in Los Angeles tonight. They talk about the CGSL Wara Wara excursion. We decide for go to the Wara Wara Mountain. So claim that hill. You will say you believe in gold for join me. We go claim that hill and see waiting a lot of people be known in Guyana and Tracy, back to you. So tell me, what's that your favorite moment of Banana Island?
Okay, so I'll be very honest here and for be very, very, very accurate with everything what they say. I will ask that people and join in for the next one, just so if you doubt everything what they can say. First off, the serenity, the no bike, no transport, no lumly, abadi road, tongue, change, kakot, arata medicine. Na be the best thing will happen to me. For a split second, no traffic. I mean, the place so secluded. You're able for think. One of the best thing will happen to me last year, and I've been that trip day. I'll be very honest because I start me here with that break day, that breath next day, that breath of fresh air away. I go take away from all the noise. In fact, the network not been too consistent. Will be help me for stay away from my phone. So it been give me some time for meditate, reflect, look back, and enjoy nature in a rich pure self. So now make I be appreciate am, because you dey go away from the noise of the town, like wetin I already repeat before, and then you dey get time for think. I mean, when you wake up morning, people and they work out with their on their foot, they go about their business. You get for see the sea, people and they fishing. You get for eat fish first hand. You go take am directly and go cook am and go and fry am or roast am. We be get
Uh-huh.
bonfire. We suggest we organize football games. I mean, we go to all our two different beaches na the island. We be very
Uh-huh.
very we make am very very interesting. I mean, you go think say wetin I dey say I dey over explain am, but trust me, it can't be overemphasized. Like
Okay,
the
so let's
program
talk
be
about the
so
networking
timely.
opportunities. Let's talk about the
Say
networking
again.
opportunities where you been the networking opportunities where you been going to Banana Island. You been get an opportunity for interact with other people where you not been sabi before and for
Yeah,
make friends.
CGSL been create the platform for make we network. We're very important. We will meet with lots of people. I mean, we get a tour guide. We been take we around the whole town, and then we been get for meet with stakeholders in the community, make new families, and get for know the different
So,
tribes there
and
where
let's
belong
talk
to that
about the
community
members
there.
where attend. I mean, is it possible that you be sabi everybody where attend that trip there, or you not be sabi some of the people who will be there on that
No,
trip?
yeah, we sabi everybody because we really network, because there were so many interactions we been there where even if you don't want to talk to a person self, trust me that energy they not been there, because we network. CGSL we make some sessions. I think the first night we do an interactive session where we will like try for know everybody we go na the show. So try for take away that excuse me sir or excuse me ma, try for no and call people and by their proper names, will be very very nice, because from there I get for me to put and learn their name there and learn things there about them, because we been get for mix and because of the session where CGSL been create, and then we try for take away that
So what
excuse
if
me miss or
you
excuse
feel
me
say
sir.
you feel say other person where not to suggest a member go able join this excursion to Kabala and feel at home, feel good that he joined this excursion. Somebody will not to suggest a member or somebody will not have people in that suggest and they go able join the
Yeah,
excursion and
sure,
welcome.
definitely. I mean, because we been get other people like, around we not belong to CGSL. I can name a few when me no say been go, and then really up till now there's still, in fact, from there some people even be one can join CGSL now, the entire organization, because we not been left nobody out. CGSL not been create that space there for make we dey by cabal, not sabi not been there. So every other person, even people like when me invite, been testify to the fact that we are so warm. And I believe say from that excursion we don't make genuine friendship with lots of them people there, so and they always they try for look forward for come back with we, because I know somebody where in say in don't dedicating money there now for always they go, and not to CGSL member, and CGSL one good quality, but then even with me before, they not ever make you feel left out. Trust me, you go enjoy your money's worth. You go get the human side of like them people that way down to earth. The human resource very 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 good, and you not even need for look like, oh, I not sabi nobody, because then go and buggy say one yeah celebrity they are not sabi him himself, but they still a celebrity. If you foresee so particular.
I hear you, I
Anyhow,
hear you. Let's see, pulling track
but yeah,
number.
you not get nothing for worry,
Let me
because
say
even if
you're
you not get
popular
party or
again.
anybody, you not sabi, you not even need for sabi the organizers and anybody for just you just go, and trust me, any other person when they listen to me, just go. Then if I lie, I will give you 50,000. So yeah, but
But
sure,
what is
you
the
go
person
enjoy
going
the
to pay
trip.
500,000? You can get 50,000.
No, I won't get no more. That's a starting
What
point.
if you want
Just
to
from
refund the money if you not get fund?
no, trust me, the person go tell you say why na 500,000 no more they ask for, because he go enjoy more than the 500,000. Trust me, I get that
Okay.
feedback the last year, and I know say we'll continue forget more and
Okay,
more.
Tracy, stay with me. Like I'm now to Alusan making can tell me about waiting that 500,000 day NTM.
Yes. Tracy touch on something I would just want to highlight, we decide for make very, very affordable because one of the things we don't find out about tourism in Asali, very expensive. Very, very expensive. For poor people here, go to them, maybe let me say Utama Kilimi, maybe you get for rent a vehicle and we will cost you over 100 and something dollars for one small vehicle, get for buying fuel, we will really just houses are expensive and all that. So tourism very expensive, local tourism, because people they cater for more like the people they really come into the country rather than we were there. So I think waiting we see just a decide for bridge that gap already. So most of we excursions the way we can make can affordable. Anybody can will afford.
So waiting go inclusive of this 500,000.
Yes, so waiting we try for do is get a team where they work on so many things there. So we already don't get in contact with. So like when you pay that 500,000 day transportation for going to the place there on we, your accommodation where you reach at the place there on we, and then we provide you with 3 meals per day. And for each of the days then where you did it, you get 3 meals. And then apart from that, you get so many other things then where you will enjoy. You just forget bonfire.
Okay, so the 500,000 inclusive of transportation
For
accommodation,
going
and
to the place
feeding.
and come back, feeding for 3 course meal per day, and then accommodation for each of the nights the way you spend the day.
Oh, that is reasonable.
It's affordable. So like I say, because of the way how we country get you know go say you want to do an excursion like a dandy and you want to let youth them involved, bearing the fact that so many youths are virtually unemployed, that you make it that high. So in as much as we make it very affordable, but it still gets in class. Imagine they sit on a comfortable bus for Common go na Wara Wara Mountain.
Okay, we will take a
and
short
back.
break and come back after the break.
So
Welcome back. If you just join me, you dey watch the CGSL show wey dey come to you on Facebook Live, Choosing Generation SL, and YouTube as well, Choosing Generation SL. Tonight we dey talk about the CGSL Wara Wara Mountain Excursion. We dey go Kabala and go claim that hill. Climb the hill, you should. So you will not be there and you begin the job one day. And with CGSL, the thing about we is that wherever we go, we dey go to that kind of organ at the place where we dey make the place lively. So everywhere we are, because we full of lively people. Anytime we go, that place they immediately lively. So if you not meet get plan for Kabala, you need for join me this December and enjoy. I've already read Facebook comments, but before I get to Facebook comments, like I'm to continue with the talk about
Yes.
affordability and the cost of.
Yes. As I say, so that your money the way you dey pay, 550 the way you pay. Now there you get transportation for go and come, in January, and we your accommodation for each of the nights. Then we just stay at the place. Also, they be taken care of by us, and also you get 3 course meal per day.
Okay, so let's talk about this 3 course meal. Who do they do the cooking? Is it the guest house or the lodge or what? How is cooking?
So wetin we can try for do always CJ, for make am very interactive, so that people go network, people go participate, Basically, we can already get a team within the CGSN membership where we can designate to the responsibility of preparing the food. But trust me, the moment we can land in Madam Place, all other members they want to participate in the exercise and the cooking. So everybody they claim ownership of the food. So nobody no go say, hey, me the cook with I don't like, or me I don't want boku pepper, or me I want boku pepper, or me I don't want, because everybody they participate. So that they can make it very exciting because if everybody they do it small, they make even the food can be nice. And
Okay.
the other thing also we can do, but that money the way you pay so that day we can get like the person where they go talk, the tour guide we or maybe go help for cleaning the mountain and come back. All them cost the day will be taken care of by that small money we need to pay. We have 550 for joint excursion.
Okay, Abdul Sila they ask how much days this trip could take?
Well, we plan for go on the 30th and we will return the 2nd of January. That means we go the 31st day, we go the Friday. Traditionally, the people then of Kabala can climb the Wara Wara Mountain on the 1st of January, when a New Year's Day. And get I think 3 times so they can climb the Wara Wara Mountain throughout the year. We now on the New Year's Day and the pre-days, either the Kesali pre-day or Idul Fitri first month pre-day, and then 3 times a day. So we go on Thursday, we rest on Friday, walk around at Kabala Township. On Saturday, we will climb the mountain. After we climb the mountain, we'll come back, we'll get to bonfire on Saturday night. And then on Sunday morning, after we don't take breakfast, they'll relax more. Then we can move now for return back the 2nd.
Aisha Kamara, they say CGSL Kabbalah, we are coming. Italy, this is ready for the Kabbalah trip. I will ask you this question about whether there will be games. But I think let's go this question out to Musa. We are joined by the welfare coordinator of Chosen Generation SL, Musa Mansari. Good evening, Musa, and welcome to the CGSL show. Musa, you need to unmute your mic. Unmute before you talk to.
Yeah, good evening, Alan Stan and Alustan. Good evening.
Yes. How you do, sir?
Thank God. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Kabala, are you excited?
Again? Come again.
I said, are you excited for this Kabbalah trip? How excited are you for the Kabbalah trip? For the Wara Wara Mountain?
Well, I'm so excited, to be honest with you. Kabbalah, I left Kabbalah at the age of 7 years. My hometown actually, now they me come out. And I left there at the age of 7 years. By then I been in primary school. And it will be a great honor, actually. For the day. And I don't want to miss each of this particular trip here.
Okay, Musa, why it don't take you so long to go back to a place where you call it hometown? I mean, this not for you, good kind of.
Yes, true. Actually, understand. To which it is. Reason being, actually, me and that kind of somebody we are not too like travel business. I'm not too like travel business, and 1-2 reasons where we may cannot be able to actually go back and try for the visit Kabbalah, and but a great honor actually. When CG they take we na Kabbalah, especially the Wara Wara Mountain, a great honor, and no one for be left out.
Okay, I hope say that you get for lead with this delegation because now you hometown.
No, it's been a while actually. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while, and I believe so. We get to historian, with Aluja. Almost all of us Sierra Leone. So it will
Musa,
lead
you
me
dey
through,
safe and
and it will show you all parts. It will show you all parts of Kabbalah actually. I believe that because I'm a very very great historian. We know this country this country very, very well. And I believe say in go try for lead me too and show you all sides who side so far with for Sabina Kabbalah.
no worry, Musa, you dey safe and the
Okay.
only thing about the only country where I go lost na Kabbalah na that lady wey wanna be artist where they beef me celebrity status. Na no man go make you lost na Kabbalah. But Musa, you dey safe and don't forget that na Kabbalah.
You know, I
As
have
long
to
as
celebrate
you trust in the
it. They go
historian,
no sooner.
don't worry.
Yes, you
You know,
excited?
I want for say this to understand.
Yes.
I want for say this. I want for say this to the general public. Where they listen we and where they watch we. Tell now one kind of organization we always want for make everybody feel at home for any tip for any occasion we'll get be it now the provinces, be it now Sonia, everybody we attend with program, everybody will attend with tip. You see after that particular program there, after that particular place. But say CG is that kind of organization we always want for encourage everybody. We know they great, we know they despise anybody. We always they feel we always they make people feel at home at any time because we get certain people away now members in our CG. Where I will say, let's say if you that kind of somebody we cool, but it go ginger you up, make you feel say yes, wow, these people are very great. We get different type of people in our CG. We always want for CS. When you there among CG, you for always feel CS. Those people for the shy, for always be by yourself, for you for always calm and be always be happy. That kind of way we dey as CG. Everybody can testify that. Anybody we don't go CG program or CG keep testify that we so great. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Musa. Jesse, you excited? How excited are you for this Kabbalah?
I am super excited. First things first, I must say we have a lot of people like me whenever they travel in the provinces on we own. Like we need some kind of reinforcement. So I'm glad it because I think I don't ever go Kabbalah. We are not actually tough it on it. All the tours that I don't do now because I'm not tour Salonis in particular now because CGSL can create the platform. And I feel like I'm not getting nothing for be scared of. Security there as much as you get people away, you not just they go on your own, you they really go for go explore and learn more, unfold within at the richness where Kabbalah district gets for offer. So I am super excited. I am ready. In fact, not to CGSL no more. I dey ask that and go follow me on my IG page because I got for the upload me content. I got for use the
Okay.
opportunity
Okay, so you use the platform now
for
for
showcase.
marketing.
I say famous like
Exactly.
me, one famous like me.
But
Exactly.
Alusai said you want to be famous.
Say that again. Alusan say.
Alusai said you want to be famous like una two that famous pass.
Look compare.
Alusan a yes celebrity. And nobody got time for him. But anyways, it's also an opportunity for you for go meet Alassane if you're a TikToker. Well, you get your
Yes.
famous celebrity as well.
Exactly.
I kind of want to encourage her for
Exactly.
interact with him, but I still think But guys, I'm looking forward to having an amazing time, forget for see something
Yes.
different. And also just like what Musa say, I feel like people are just surrounded with this one-sidedness. We get this thing what they call dangers of a single story. We just get this one mentality about Kabala. Kabala go hold them bad. And when see people don't get an eight, would I say not ever go there yet? They go say Kabala far, they go them bad. Well, let me go see now, ba. Let me self go see now. Let me self go explain. So I am super excited. I am ready, and I look forward for get more people on board. Trust me, I know what CGSL can do. It cannot be overemphasized. But when you self go, you go see. Not to autonomous or they go get vacation outside. You can do vacation in your own country, guys. Let's do this.
True.
Okay, many
Yes.
thanks, Tracy and
No, we
Musa,
can.
for joining to the
Thank you.
CGSL show. I'll foresee you now in Kabala.
Yes, you will. You will.
Sure.
Definitely.
The sickness, no one for make class go, but I sure I go,
We rebuke her
I
in
will
Jesus'
try.
name. My father. No worry,
Yes,
go.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
So outside, you don't hear it from these two people who don't join the CGSL excursions before, and too much fun we didn't get. But tell me, from what we gather is that why Sierra Leoneans they mostly they refrain from traveling in their own country. I mean, I know a lot of people will go where they are free on here, we go to say, I know one day go offline. Why we know they travel like this place? Because most of these places where you mentioned, Banana Island, it has always been there. But international tourists they go there. Bont Island, international tourists, Bones Island, international tourists. Then this was Wara Mountain. This I think this is the only place where Kabala locals they go there because of that mountain. Why Sierra Leoneans they refrain from traveling in their own country?
I think one of the things that we're responsible for that, I think it's the cost. As I mentioned, the cost of traveling, the cost of touring, it's very expensive, you know. So because of that, lots of young people they say and say, I waste of money, but take that kind of money they put an in a because as you say, most of the people the way they visit them place then they're international tourists. It means even the prices then for them place then they only attract international tourists. They attract the locals because they way over them budget. So I think that make we suggest and decide for say, what we able to bridge that gap. We able to put measures in place for ensure say if we really earn minimum wage, we will save enough for visit or for the part of one of our excursion or for visit to one of the historic places that day. So even the prices then throughout where we don't the quote for some of the excursions they are very, very low. And we get some other tourist group there where they organize them, where they can find out about the cost where we can attract for let people that join me and where they can compare with the cost where they get. They can even ask me, how owner they do it, because they're so high that.
But we they do it for the non-profit business.
Yes, that are one. Indeed, we do a non-profit business, but I think even the cost where some of them we groups here can go very, very high. They can still do and they make profit, but because if you get more people where they book into you, they make more money than you get few people with high cost. So if the cost affordable, you get more people where they go, they make more profit than where you get a very high cost, but have only few people. The thing they get in a privilege for visit them place here where it will be like, something way for be excited about. I think that one of the things that Nadu was responsible. And the other thing also, the people then waiting at them place here who supposed to visit, they market the young communities. They market the young place there. So because of that, a lot of people know about them place there. And for bridge that gap, not only we sabi about them place here, we don't go there, we snap the place, know about the history of the place, post it on social media, and so more people. I think from the last time when we go Bont Island, after we don't post, almost everybody we are the bit talking about tell me say, hey man, for more than go to that place, then ginger me for going to Bont Island. Up to yesterday, I've been talking with one buddy. We say it one year, let me visit Banana Island within this festive period. I say make I inquire for her. I say if we not get for the CGSN, I tell her and say no for well for this time around. Now our mountains we dey go. They say well you are make an inquire almost the one day we can look at traveling, almost the book and until I don't do the inquiries I get for send the price to her. Rate a bit higher than waiting we dey pay. So because when we dey go na their placement they will be poster anyways awareness. So but people want for the go na their placement.
Okay. So let's talk about this week's excursion now. This guy for about the show. Wait till you get for until how you be this guy to talk about waiting the bonfire and there are other games. Because at Bond Island we play football match, Banana Island we play football match. We played golf, we played Ludo. Do we see all of these things happening?
In fact, we get more games than and the more people we dey get, and waiting also you can try for encourage. For example, where you can don't book, maybe you don't fill the form, you don't drop a number. We, the planning committee, they reach out to you immediately for get first contact with you, for ask you whose part you did and how you get for joining and when you think they will be. After that, the next contact will contact you about suggestions because we are young people here, everybody gets your own idea about fun. We can try to get everybody different idea about fun, we harmonize them. So nobody no go be left out. Trust me, when we can go excursion, everybody they participate. Because we dey play everybody in game, where they discuss everybody in topic. In fact, from the boss then, where we the board for going at their place, then they different games start. And I remember we asked say just now, we tell say aim for is it the bonfire? That be one of the things that we dey look forward to most. For me, and the boss, the trip itself for Common Ayako, where we dey go and where we dey go. Where we dey go, everybody gets your own idea about what you expect. Everybody gets your expectation. So we can try for ginger man up for no, and you can create that kind of atmosphere the way everybody don't know everybody inside the house. And when we can reach, after we don't get the phone, we can come back, we get to all the way, we call them post-mortem, forget feedback. So then they will help you for plan other trips then better. So now based on that day, we can then feedback the do again, now it can help you for plan other trips better. So we can ask some of the people maybe want to join with you, whose games then can excite them. And if not games, maybe not draft, maybe not Ludo, and you also ask them, you get Ludo, you get draft, you will bring them, you will bring them on board. If you never bring them, we can try for get them for ensure say where you go na the place. That thing will be for you.
So something called the boredom, go feel bored.
It's not possible for them you go in a CJSL excursion. You get bored. It's not possible. You go, you say I'm bored, or you say, well, this thing is not sweet. Trust me, me they refund the money. and most of the time, the way we dey go, you can go part of it. The feedback we can get from most people now, this thing wanna make it cheaper. Look the kind standard we get, look the kind quality we get.
And this time I will get one guest house. So we said
to be safe.
And it's so private. And a standard guest
Very
house.
standard.
Okay.
We get from the nice music system, get from the top notch. We get for Waka across the Kabala.
Okay, but what you want for what people? It's a no sleeping zone because
You can't sleep
I
well.
remember in most cases where I can go, people know they sleep 10 in the morning and I sleep early.
The highest amount of sleep where you will get per day, where you get in the excursion are 4 hours.
Wow.
You need sleep past 4 hours. And you just not get for able. Because the thing say if I go set me just now, something exciting will happen where I will not miss out. We can sit down and keep time to do clean. We can get mini bonfire because we can get one day all they put aside for a main bonfire where we can get barbecue, get drinks and all that.
So we'd expect barbecue this morning?
Definitely. See just an excursion without barbecue, not excursion. It's not possible.
Oh, now go to
We
the
get excursion, we get the thing the way they signify the excursion or the thing the way they show say this na see just an excursion. You see the bonfire, you see the barbecue, you see the trip, the fun with inside the bus. If you not get plenty in a day, not to the excursion.
What about the hot seat?
Okay. We get buckets in there for people there.
And the storytelling, we get the history, we storytell ourselves something.
In fact, the stories that we don't get now, we get out to say we modernize this story there. anytime you go, you get updated version. Anytime you join your excursion, an updated version of enjoyment you dey meet. If you been get 1.0, the next one wey you get na 1.1. The next one wey you get na 1.2. Na so we dey go.
Okay.
Na so we dey go.
Okay, many thanks for joining me tonight on the Situation Show. Now we go draw the curtains on the Situation Show tonight. And you know, exciting times that they await you now, Kabala. And if you don't want to go Kabala, or even if you be don't go there, where you want, it's an opportunity for you for join me and get fun. And it's an opportunity for you for meet the exciting young people the way they in a choosing generation and for network with them. And I assure you, you don't go out for miss out on this opportunity. So just fill in the form, pay you 550,000, and they get deep for be thrilled and go into the new year shining like a bright light. So till well, I don't know if I'm going to make it my happy new year. Compliment of the season to all we viewers there of the Situation Show. We are showing us say next year we come back bigger, better, and more exciting with more exciting content. Till next year, I've been your presenter, Al Hassan Jalo, and many thanks to me technical team Apusila, Joel Apulai, Kalo, Eugene Momo as well we join me, and as well me guest Al Hassan Jalo. Till next year, have a good evening.